one play. He has a consecutive game streak that Coach Jim Morrow wants to see continue. So he's in there at the outset. Vick flips it out to the fullback, Justin Griffith, for a gain of about 4. Here's the Jets defense.
Arkansas.
And on 2nd down and 5, they hand the ball for the first time in the game to Warrick Dunn, who'll see a little bit more action than normal tonight, in as much as T.J. Duckett, who shares time in the backfield with him, is hurt and he will not play. And back off in the secondary as Vick retreats. He's going to step up. He's so dangerous, of course, when he does this. That's a first down, and that's why this guy is averaging 7.1 yards per rush.
And right here, John Abraham not getting up too high, staying level with him. You see, once he gets beyond Michael Vick, then he gives him that lane to run in. He can get outside anyone. It's just how it ends.
On 2nd down, the pass is caught left side, and it's Algie Crumpler, who's been Michael's favorite target.
A 5-man line again.
And they give it to Dunn, showing patience, trying to pick and thread his way, and he does to the 30-yard line for a gain of about 4. And right now, Atlanta's already had the ball for 8 plays on this drive. Flag thrown. It's the first of the game, and the pass is caught at the 10-yard line by Algie Crumpler. So it'll be 1st and goal pending the call here.
Yeah, they always say that he shouldn't run so much, that he ought to stay in the pocket, that he can't throw in the pocket. He threw a perfect seam pass that time to Algie Crumpler.
Illegal shift. Offense. Number 28 went in motion as the offensive line was setting. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd out.
3rd and 11, and this will be the 10th play, not counting the penalty, on this drive. And Vick throws, and it's too high, and it's incomplete. And Jenkins looks around, wants a flag, doesn't get one. Ty Law, the longtime Patriot, spent 10 years at New England. First year with the Jets, breaks it up here, 4th down. Have the ball, the crowd is roaring. Tough place for any visiting team to play. And Teteverde starts with a pass and completes it to Lavernius Coles, the once and present Jet. Went to Washington, then came back. Here's the Jet offense.
Brandon Moore, University of Illinois.
Jason Fabini, University of Cincinnati.
Benny Teteverde, who fumbles after he salutes his Pop Warner team. Pete Kendall is the center because Kevin Mawai is hurt. And Kevin Mawai is gone for the year, and there's a tussle going on after the whistle had sounded. Brian Scott, the Atlanta safety, is involved, but you have a situation as Coles gets involved as well, where Pete Kendall, who'd been the guard, is now the center because of the injury to Mawai. And Kendall's been around a long time as well, but mainly as a guard. Vick will throw underneath. It's caught by Warrick Dunn. Dunn gets to the 12-yard line, sets up 3rd and short. Let's check in with Sam Ryan. They like to go to Brian Finneran on 3rd down as the receiver. Michael Vick will start to get outside, and only Michael Vick can pull something like that off. Nearly gets stopped twice. Where are they going to spot it? Broke out of a John Abraham tackle at first and is very close to a 1st down. They're going to spot it right at the 10-yard line. Goes in motion. Out of the eye on 2nd and goal, and they give it to Warrick Dunn. And Dunn, as John said before, very tough through the middle. Picks up 6 very hard yards as he sets him up at the 1-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Griffith, tight formation here on 3rd down and goal from the 1. And Vick's going to throw. At least he starts to throw. And then he's going to take it in, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. You never know with him. He's going to throw, he's going to run, he's going to throw again, and then he runs it in for a touchdown.
And you wonder where these people come from. They're saying Michael Vick shouldn't run. What do you mean he shouldn't run? Being a good runner, being fast, he has the ball in his hand. So wherever he is, he can make a pump fake, and that can get defenders. They'll always do it. You know he's running. You know he's beyond the line of scrimmage. You give him that pump, they'll still jump up.
His first run, 5:35 left in the opening period. Falcons up by a touchdown. It's about 19 per game more than the Jets, and the Jets off to that kind of start again tonight as Teteverde throws, and Lavernius Coles is there to make the catch. So Vinny is 2 for 2, with Coles making both catches, a 12-yard gain here.
That wasn't a smooth snap.
2nd down and 6, so every snap will be an adventure, at least at the outset tonight. Teteverde will go to Justin McCairns, and McCairns was questionable coming into tonight's game because of a hamstring injury that turned into a calf problem. But he makes the catch, and let's take a look at the Atlanta defense. Second down and 10. Deep drop, and then he's going to get sacked at the 35-yard line. He's going to lose the ball, and there was no whistle, and it is Patrick Kearney who comes away with it. So Vinny went down. He got sacked. They don't blow the whistle. The question is, will they take a look at this on replay? And, of course, the Jets coaches upstairs will take a very quick look at this. The Atlanta offense is coming out onto the field as fast as they can.
Exactly where you want it against Vinny
The ball
Teteverde.
comes loose before the runner's knee is down. The ruling on the field stands. Atlanta's ball. First down. New York is charged. Their first timeout.
2 turnovers for the Jets in the first 12.5 minutes of the game. Oh, you got Justin Griffith and Fred McQuarrie in the backfield, and they give it to Griffith, and this is the fullback looking for all the world like a tailback to the 7-yard line, tackled by Eric Coleman. So a T.J. Duckett hurt tonight. He would normally come in about this point in the game to give Warwick Dunn a little bit of a breather. They give it to Griffith, and he takes off for a gain of 19. This is a yard on the play. Short drop, looks left. Pump fake to right. The ball is on the ground, and Michael Vick with an incomplete pass. The ball came out. Michael Vick lost it. Incomplete pass. Tried to pump fake. The ball came out of his hand. And at least the Jets have limited the Falcons to a field goal attempt. Attempt here. Matt Schaub, the backup quarterback, to hold, and the kick is good. So uncharacteristically, the Jets with 2 turnovers in the first quarter. Atlanta with 10 points off those turnovers. That's the difference. 10-0. Out. Teteverde, though, still has a lot of guys that contend with and loses it again on the sack fumble, and it's running for the touchdown by Chauncey Davis. Rod Coleman, as he does so frequently, busts through almost untouched. Creates the fumble, then he gives it up. Herm Edwards can only shake his head. 3 turnovers.
And came straight up the middle. That was the same place that Antoine Lake came and won before him. You see him here, he works to the center. The guard doesn't step down. The center steps to the left. Herm says, what in the heck is happening?
Atlanta 17 and the Jets nothing.
This may be a little answer to something.
3rd and 10, and they're going to run a screen to Cotchery. It's complete, but not enough for the first down as Jericho gets it out to the 50-yard line, and the Jet punting unit comes in. Jets Dolphins about 5 years ago. 5 years and a day. With Teteverde. Jets down it at the 4-yard line. I mean, where else are you going to go anyway, right? Michael Vick. Yard line to begin this drive. Michael Vick will give the ball to Dunn. He scores through a hole, and Warwick Dunn is out in front, being chased by a couple of Jets, one of whom has the angle, and that's the only reason that he doesn't score a touchdown, because David Barrett had the angle and was able to chase him down after a 65-yard run. 50 or more yards. Many great seasons at Tampa Bay, and that's a 9-yard gain on a pass now to Roddy White.
You know, when you see them in a defense like that, where they have 5 defensive linemen in, 3 linebackers, they're all stacked in there, you think?
Duncan now on 3rd down and 1. They call his number again. Cuts it back and does what he has to do, picks up the first down. On that subject, John just talking about it. Play. Ball is the 27-yard line on 1st down, and Teteverde will throw to his left. Coles. Laverne is with a nice spin move there to turn a 7-yard gain into a first down as he picks up 14. And for Laverne is Coles tonight in the half. Teteverde going deep down the right side, and he's got Justin McCarron who got free. He beats D'Angelo Hall, and he's out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Remember Hall from opening night when he did a pretty good job on Terrell Owens, all things considered. 3rd down and 10. Corbett's in the game on a wing to the right. He throws. It's caught by Corbett, but Corbett cannot get the first down. He stopped a couple of yards shy. So if you're Herm Edwards right now, you're down by 20. Do you go for the field goal at least to get something on the board?
Yeah.
4th down and 1. Martin is the running back. They give it to him, and Curtis Martin gets the first down and comes close to getting the touchdown. They put Gerald Soule, the fullback, in the game. He leads the way, and Herm says, yeah.
I know what I was doing.
Here he is again behind Soule, and Vinny's going to take it himself. And Vinny had a rushing touchdown last week, but has yet to throw a passing touchdown this season. They'll umpile at the goal line. Is he in? Yes, he is. But he lives dangerously.
On the edge.
Well, I know two women who now know what his secret is, as Jonathan Vilma is there to wrap up Warwick Dunn.
You know, I'm this guy, I'm that guy. That guy would go out, and he always wanted to be Vinny Teteverde.
2nd and 13. Vick cannot escape. Gets wrapped up and taken down. Abraham's there, and so is 99 Brian Thomas.
He can rush the passer and play the draw.
He's rushing here. He had 13 sacks last year, and it's dumped off to Martin underneath. And Curtis will take it out to the 39 with 1:15 and ticking down. Jets have 1 timeout, and upcoming will be a 3rd and 3.
He tends to lose his feet after contact.
They keep Kearney out this time, and the pass over the middle, and it's Wayne Crabette who makes the catch across the 50 at the 48-yard line. So they convert. How do you make the catch is the question. Let's take a look. Crabette. Ooh, I tell you, and that has to be reviewed upstairs. The Jets took the timeout. The Jets conceivably could get the timeout back if it's overturned.
An incomplete pass. 4th down on the 39-yard line.
Regardless of that, the Jets won't need a timeout in all likelihood right now, because their mission will be to stop the Falcons and keep them at least out of field goal range. 2 months. From the 27 now against a 4-man rush. Vick will go back to pass. Vick, they throw deep down the middle, and Algie Crumpler can't make the catch, and it is taken away by Jonathan Vilma. What a play. And then Vilma loses the ball, and a flag comes in, and it's anybody's guess. Now the Jets do recover. Went to replay. They announced they do not. The ball is at the 39-yard line. Teteverde now will swing it to the outside, and that will stop the clock after a 1st down, as the catch is made here by Lavernius Coles.
That defense out, and Vinny has more room to work.
And they ruled, I thought they said he was out of bounds, but obviously they ruled the play dead after forward progress, and the clock kept on running. So the Jets just run out of time.
And Rawson ready to run it back. Fair catch called for. And Rawson's going to let it go, and it takes a sideways skip, and it's picked up at the 43-yard line, but you had a fair catch that was called for. Picked up by Lee Torres. And that's going to come back to midfield. 2nd and 6. They'll move to the right. Dunn goes to the right. Dunn picks up about 5. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Coach, if they felt that they could give them anyone as long as they were smart, and Bob McKittrick could get them coached up.
B.O.B.B. McKittrick on 3rd down and 1. That pass is out of bounds. Brian Finneran looks for a flag. They'll try to induce the Jets to come across the line. And they're going to really go for it. And they're going to get it because they're able to give the ball to Warwick Dunn over the left side. And Dunn on the 4th and 1 gets 4 to move the chains to the 35-yard line.
You know, and that was that 5-man line again. And you think, you know, in theory, there's not supposed to be any place to run. I mean,
Matt Blair helping to lead the way. Vick with a quick throw to the right side to Jenkins, who made a big catch early on. He gets it to the 26-yard line. When you have a Michael Vick, you want to surround him with good people, and the running backs, of course, and Dunn and Duckett have been terrific. But last week, he's inactive tonight. Jenkins is now out of the game. Crumpler's the big man. He stays in the block here, and they give it to Dunn, and Dunn is really the big man. 1st down to the 17-yard line, tackled by Hobson.
that is so true. And we can say this guy's a big man, this guy's a big man, but the guy who is really the big man is this guy here, Warwick Dunn.
Several years in the backfield with Mike Allstott in Tampa Bay, then came here 4 years ago. And that pass over the middle is taken in by the tight end, Algie Crumpler. for a gain of 9. And Atlanta moving on its first possession of the half, trying to cash in on that 4th down conversion. Ball is at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, what if you're front? Sometimes you block them with your back.
2nd and 1. They give it to Dunn. And Warwick Dunn is able to tunnel his way to a 1-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think that half the time the defense sees him. I really don't. I mean, even from up here, I didn't see him the last 5 yards of that run.
Trying to turn a 13-point lead into a 20-point lead. And they give it to Warwick Dunn. And Dunn is stopped. He is stopped short by Abraham and Vilma. Oh. Fake toss. Vick to the outside. He's in for the score. Beautifully designed play. Boy, that's a pick your poison. You got Dunn going that way. You got a fake toss to him. You got Vick with the option of going in. Touchdown. Off the clock. 27-7. Leg, deep kicks all night. Goal line here. Justin Miller breaks out of a tackle at the 20-yard line. And Justin Miller this time with another good run back and no flags up to the 44-yard line. Also Vinny tonight playing in the Georgia Dome for the first time in his career. Goes back to pass. Hit as he throws. Juggled. Caught. Curtis Martin. Gain of about 8. Teteverde playing in his
Things in the passing game that they have been.
2nd down and 2 at the 48-yard line. Here's Martin. Close. Let's see where they give him forward progress. Hit there by several Falcons, including Keith Brookings.
To come back. Steve Young wanted to go. I mean, those guys probably still think they can play.
Oh, boy. Curtis Martin runs into a truck. Antoine Lake, who earlier forced a Teteverde fumble. And he's out of the shotgun here, 3rd and 13. Gets it away in a hurry, and D'Angelo Hall is right there to intercept it. Pat Cole's totally blanketed. Vinny will go hobbling off, and Atlanta has the ball again.
Right.
Start with Griffith and McQuarrie in the backfield. And Vick throwing to the outside. His main man is Algie Crumpler up to the 32, and a 1st down.
You know, Jim Mora is one of those coaches that will take a...
Vick to the outside, and that's caught by Fred McQuarrie. And McQuarrie is forced out of bounds, but not until he picks up a 1st down up to the 46-yard line.
Yeah.
And this is Justin Griffith, the fullback, getting a chance to play running back tonight.
Down there on the sideline, and what they're for is when a guy gets dinged a little, you just give him one to get him out of it. And sometimes just sitting around, you'll just pick one up and, you know, and good, I don't know.
Report on Vinny Teteverde, who went limping off before, but for the moment, Brooks Bollinger comes into the game. It's almost always good for triple figures, as is the case tonight. Vick gets whacked as he gets the ball away, and at the 35-yard line, coming down with the ball is Ty Law, as Jonathan Vilma came in, and Vilma knocked Vick down. Vilma is the guy who's shaken up, but Ty Law winds up with his 4th pick of the season. This came as a Patriot, 4 now with New York, and going to work. There's Bollinger hitting Lavernius Coles with a connection here, and a flag is down on the near.
Caught the ball before he went out of bounds. He was pointing to his face mask.
During the run, face mask. Defense number 36. 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
Anything else they have?
Brooks Bollinger grew up in North Dakota, played his college ball at Wisconsin, 6th-round pick 2 years ago. Throws to the outside, and that's caught by Gerald Soule. That's the equivalent of 5 games. Amazingly, they went more than 400 minutes in 68. And Namath and Maynard ended that in the Heidi game. 3rd down and 6. Pressure on, but Bollinger gets it away. Coles makes the catch and picks up a 1st down inside the 10-yard line. 7 catches for 80 yards. 1st and goal. Bollinger. Soule. Forced out of bounds at the 4-yard line by Boley.
Offensive lines in this league right now are beating defensive lines.
See it manifest itself in this one on 2nd down and goal. And the ball is handed off, and getting inside the 1 is Martin.
I know they'll go for it on 4th down.
Martin is the tailback. Curtis gets it and goes in. And so the Jets are still breathing as they turn it into a 2-possession game. Curtis Martin going in for the touchdown. Under the clock here, 11:45 to go. And right now he's going to start by going to the air and right on the numbers to Algie Crumpler. And Crumpler is taken out of bounds on the New York side of the field at the 48-yard line. That's his 4th catch. 66 yards for Algie. At the Jets 47-yard line. Finner in 86 in motion. Rolling left. Wants to go there. Throws. Loves to throw to his left. Loves to throw outside the numbers. It's Roddy White, their #1 draft choice for a first down. The numbers normally put up by Michael Vick for the season. So the outside goes Dunn. And a flag is thrown. 2 flags, in fact, as Dunn is taken out of bounds at the 31.
This week, so they may run a little more.
Defense, number 54. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Fake toss. Vick rolling. Pressure. Pass is intercepted. Crumpler couldn't handle it, and David Barrett gets the deflection. And so the Jets getting every opportunity to get back in as Atlanta now commits its 3rd turnover. And Bollinger at the 27-yard line. With more confidence, throws over the middle. Gerald Soule makes the catch up at the 32-yard line.
Really going your way like Atlanta's were, and you're on a roll, you have to put up a whole bunch of points.
Here's Bollinger. He's going to escape, but only momentarily. Then he's going to lose the football at the 32-yard line. And it's Jonathan Babineau, and he'll go in for a touchdown unless it's whistled dead, which I believe it was at the 32-yard line. The official comes in and whistles the play dead at the 32-yard line.
With one hand punching the ball out with the other.
Big conversion here, 3rd and 5, and they get it. They go to Wayne Corbett. So the Jets had been 0 for their first 7 on 3rd downs. Now they're 3 of their last 3. That moves the change. The ball at the 42-yard line. Now the Jets quarterback from the 42, Bollinger. Throwing, caught, Corbett. So he's going with his short stuff, but Bollinger effective. Bollinger missed his first 2, but he's 7 of his last 8. Granted, mostly short stuff, but he's been effective. As he is here, that is caught. Lavernius Coles makes the catch. That'll be a first down, and Jason Webster makes the tackle, and the crowd starts to get a little nervous. 4-man rush over the middle. That's caught. That'll be about a 7-yard gain as Chris Baker, the tight end, gets gang tackled. 3rd down and 2. Bollinger. He's going to try to run for the first. He's going to get it. Again, a 3-yard gain, but the clock keeps on running. The ball is at the 33 as we tick down to 6 minutes left. Showing blitz. Here they come. There goes Bollinger. Demario Williams from the right defensive side. 4-man rush to the outside. Corbett. And he gets swung out of bounds at the 28-yard line, about 6 yards shy of the first down. 11 season for him. 3rd and 5. Here they come again. Bollinger's going to go deep, and only the Falcons are there, and the pass is off the fingertips of D'Angelo Hall in the direction of Bollinger pressured again, throws, Coles makes the catch. That's going to move the chains to the 20-yard line, tackled by Webster. And now the Jets will go without a huddle. From the gun, Falcons showing they're coming again. Pass to Martin. And Curtis Martin gets upended at the 12-yard line by Jason Webster. So it's going to be another 4th down and a timeout. From the 11-yard line. And that is knocked down at the line of scrimmage. That is Demario Williams. Snap it with 1 on the clock. Done. And they'll get up to the 18-yard line. And here's where the Jets will take their timeout. So the Jets trying to stay alive, and they're going to have to stop here to do that. and they can't, as Dunn's going to pick up the first down, and now Atlanta doesn't even have to run a play until the 2-minute warning. So Atlanta in position right now to run it out and run their record to 5 victories and 2 defeats. For
You're going to have to carry the load tonight. What were you expecting?
Well, you just expect those guys to come out and really play hard, but at the same time, I knew that my line, the tight ends, fullbacks, those guys will come out and play well also. It was just a matter of just being patient. They did a lot of things on defense that we had to adjust to, but we were just patient. We was able to get some big runs.
What about for you personally?
Well, for me, I'm just happy. I mean, people have always doubted me, so it's good just to come out here and definitely show people what I can do.
Now, the offensive line able to find some openings for you. What made them successful tonight?
Well, those guys just work together as a cohesive unit, and those guys, they do the extra things to get better. So I'm just proud to play with those guys. I love this system. It works for us.
So you're sitting pretty now. You go into the bye week 5-2. What does this say about the team?
Well, this is the same place we were last year, and now we just have to correct some mistakes that we have made the first half of the season and just try to get better.
Got to ask you about the necklace. John and I were talking about the necklace, wondering how you could run with that necklace around your neck. What's the significance of it?
Well, this is my dog collar. This is when I go to work. So when I have it on, I'm ready to go to work, and I wear it every game.
The dog collar, he's working hard tonight. Warwick Dunn, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'd send it back to you, Al.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Warwick Dunn, there he is up on the trailer. Sunday night on ESPN at 8:30, you've got Buffalo taking on New England. And our gang moves for Monday Night Football next week to Pittsburgh, where the Steelers coming up.